Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I'm here at the gallery with a general tarot reading. This is an ongoing Cards of Truth series for the entire 52 card deck. Here is a chart to find your birth card. I've already cleared the cards and spent time meditating on my shooting star spread. I'm using the Cards of Truth deck for the overall starting point and then clarifying with the Ethereal Visions deck. I chose this deck because it has an artist card added into the major arcana. I'll close with a message from Spirit with the Soul's Journey lesson cards. If you'd like to know more about today's card, please pause the video and read the description box below. Okay, I'm going to adjust the camera now so that you can see the card spread for today. This is a reading for all Queen of Diamond birth cards. This is the shooting star spread. It's a 3-card spread about unblocking or heightening your creative flow. I like to take cards that spring from the deck while shuffling, and that can take a while, so I've already done that and laid out the cards. There's no wrong way to choose cards, it's just what works for me. The first row here represents your inner and outer resources. Kind of like the South Node position in the Cards of Truth birth chart. It's easily accessible because it's what you bring with you from your past life or lives. And however, there is a possibility that it's so easy, it's taken for granted. And the second row is about tapping into what motivates you. Here, it reflects the North Node position in the Cards of Truth birth chart, as it will naturally assist in your soul's purpose and full potential. The third row is what Source would like to share as guidance, pure and simple. So the first row here, we're looking at the Ace of Clubs. Now, the Ace of Clubs is all about a new seed for thought. It is the foundation of all the other cards in that suit is built on. It's related to the sun and the moon. The aces are in the tarot. So it tells me that it's something of an inner emotion, inner emotional, even shadow work. I'm finding hard for the words to come because it's like the sun and the moon. You've got you, yourself, it's who you present to the world. It's very Queen of Diamonds, that's who you are. And then there's this whole inner being of the emotional well-being that you have, right? So it's about it can be about doing shadow work. The moon can. So there's that. And the reason why I'm saying all of that is because the next card that was given is the Nine of Cups, and it's in reverse. So this is blocked energy. It's if it was in the upright position, it's very satisfying life. You are reaping your rewards. You are happy, happy, happy. But it's not. So that is what's being blocked. Or it's still in the subconscious some way. But I'm thinking that it might mean more to the emotional well-being because of this Ace of Clubs and being a seed for thought. Next, we've got the Queen of Swords. Now, she's very clean, very clear, very clear cut. She doesn't mince words. She's a get it done. Yeah, just cuts to the chase. So it's interesting that a Queen of Diamonds is having that Queen of Swords there as well, because the Queen of Diamonds is a very secure, capable, intelligent woman. You know what you want. It's a lot of energy, fast-moving lifestyle for the Queen of Diamonds. And then we have the Five of Wands, and this is all about a competition. It's about competition on a level playing field. It's you and your contemporaries, or it's you within your own self, finding the rewards and the easily accessible, what it takes to win a competition, whether that be a physical competition or a mental competition. Okay, so yeah, it looked to be a little bit of a struggle. And I say that also because of the next row, which is your what will motivate you. And here we have the 5 of diamonds. And interestingly, the 5 of diamonds shows up in the Queen of Diamonds birth chart in her, or in the, because there's no genders here. This shows up in the Venus placement. The 5 of diamonds does. And the 5 of diamonds is also a very fast-paced moving card, like the Queen. So it ties in that respect, and it's about finding what works through trial and error. So it's a bit of a money crisis card, or skills crisis. It's realizing that you may not have what you thought you had in order to move forward. It's the realization that you may need new skills. You may need new skills to be able to move forward. It's like I said, it can be stressful, it can be life-changing, it's explosive, it's figuring out what will work by experiencing what doesn't work. I know, and it harkens back to the mental struggles possibly here with doing the shadow work. And I'll just move on. Then we've got the 4 of Swords. Now this is in reverse as well. And the 4 of Swords, if it were in the upright position, is all about contemplation, rest, reflection on what you just got through. It's as if you were in battle, you won, you needed to come home and just rest and think about all of those ups and downs, all of the success, failure, success through that battle, and be able to pick up and move on with better tools, which is also a bit of a crisis card. It's like you just got through the crisis. Next, we move on to the 4 of Cups. Now this again is in reverse, and so it's a blocked energy about a small disappointment or dissatisfaction. You've got 3 cups, but it's just not enough. You're dreaming about the 4th cup. So that is a blocked energy, or it's still in your subconscious. Getting through one crisis and then ending up realizing that you need to move on to the next success, which would be the Justice card, right? This is a beautiful card. She's happy, she's satisfied, she's at peace, she's got balance, she's smart, she's reflective. She's got all of the wisdom of the owl. She's got the sword. She's ready to move forward and ready to go. That's the feeling that you want. That's the feeling that's sort of missing up in here, that you're used to having. So then we move on to what Source would share as guidance, the 8 of Cups. This is a beautiful card because Source is sharing that you already have the emotional balance, the emotional maturity. It's a depth to your emotions. It's a self-satisfying card that is peaceful, and it's emotional power. It's being connected to the ultimate. It's inner validation. It can be a karma card. So it relates back to the North Node in the Cards of Truth chart. So for this to follow the what would motivate really does fall right into line with an inner depth that seems to be missing a little bit. So next we have the Six of Swords. And the swords are all about conflicts and idealisms. And the six, this one, represents journeys and trips that are taken to surmount difficulties. So it's that yin-yang or yin-yang of figuring out what it is emotionally that you're going to need to tap into in order to move on to this success after failure, after success, kind of a wabi-sabi way of thinking about your life. We have the Six of Pentacles next. And the Pentacles is about psychic powers, creative talents. And so the Six is about kindness and generosity and sharing the wealth. It what is that bumper sticker? Random acts of kindness. So there's something there to maybe to get out of the stuck mode, to end the contemplation and to move forward over the small disappointments, to finding that inner peace again, that balance, if you will, an ultimate balance, really. And we end up with the Ten of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. So this too is saying that this period of your life, this time right now, you're feeling dissatisfied or stuck or held back in the satisfaction of life, because the Ten of Pentacles is all about security and gains and enjoying your riches, your rewards. So it's in reverse, so you're not quite able to get there. But I think what Source is telling you is that it's the wabi-sabi, as I was saying, existence, and to find the joy, the humor in that it is what the Queen of Diamonds does. Fast-paced, moving, very satisfied, and then very much in need of being unsatisfied. Unsatisfied, satisfied, unsatisfied, satisfied. And quickly. Okay. So that's your reading, and I just want to end with the final card that Source guides me to. I find by moving my pendulum across the spread out Soul's Journey deck, and it can take a while, so I've already done that too. And the card that Source wanted to share with you is the Grief card. So it says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Clearly, this has been about a journey of an inner self and finding that opportunity within to move on from whatever disappointments you're experiencing. And to remember that it's temporary, right? Clearly. Fast-paced and temporary. You'll be on to the next thing in no time. But you need to acknowledge the grief. You need to understand that it is the part of life that's not always pleasant, but it's definitely necessary in order to grow and be able to get to that place of deeper understanding. Okay, well, I certainly hope that that resonates with you Queen of Diamonds out there, and I hope you found this interesting and helpful. It felt a little dark, but I think that, where it's fast moving, you've got the resources, you've got the strength. It's just it's that period of time, of contemplation. So once you get through that, you'll find that opportunity, I'm sure. But if you don't, if you're not a Queen of Diamonds, you might check your Cards of Truth birth chart to see if the Queen of Diamonds is present there. And if it is, you can contemplate this reading with that placement in mind. Happy creating. So creative, stay true to your uniqueness on your creative path, and I hope this gave you some food for thought. Please subscribe and hit that like button. It means a lot to me and my soul and life purpose. Thank you.